Thank you for joining us today for the Elementary Academic Derby. We're featuring Summersill Elementary School and Sand Ridge Elementary School. And I believe this is the first match for Sand Ridge, so we're happy that they are here with us. I love those purple shirts since I'm a Pirate fan from the East Carolina Pirates. Our scorekeeper today is Shannon Russell. I'm Pam Thomas, and I will be your moderator today. Let's meet our team players so we can get started. We'll start our introductions with Sand Ridge.
My name is Gavin Bennett. I'm from Miss Lewis's class.
My name is Ariana Williams, and I'm from Mr. Russo's class.
My name is William McGee, and I'm from Mr. Russo's class.
My name is Hunter Holochick. I'm from Miss Amy's class.
The coach for Sand Ridge is Amy Hartman. Let's meet our players for Summersill.
Hi, my name is Zoe Eldridge, and I'm from Miss Curley's class.
Hi, my name is Cameron Hansen, and I am from Miss Glassmeyer's class.
My name is Kari Mitchell, and I'm from Miss Curley's class.
Hi, my name is Nicholas, and I'm from Miss Curley's class.
Heather Smith is the coach for Summersill. We're ready to begin with 7 questions going to Summersill first. Language arts is the category. Correctly spell the 7-letter noun that designates 2 words with similar meanings or definitions. Cameron?
Synonym: S-Y-N-O-N-O-M.
That's incorrect, but that's a great try, a really good try. Sand Ridge? Correct spelling is S-Y-N-O-N-Y-M. Literature. This room is where Eldon, his brother Wayne, old Uncle David, and the rest of the family gather on icy cold Minnesota nights, sitting in front of the fire, listening eagerly to their Uncle David's tall tales of bygone loggers. Name this novel by Gary Paulson that takes an interesting turn when the boys begin to doubt their uncle's stories. Sand Ridge? Hunter?
Woods Runner?
Nope, great try. The Winter Room. Good book too. Math question. If n equals 3, what is the value of n squared? Cameron?
9.
It is 9. Science. For a science project, Jill has set up a series of blocks in sequence that will fall forward when the original block is activated. What 2-word phrase describes an initial action that triggers a series of other actions? Cameron?
A chain reaction?
Chain reaction, or you could have said the domino effect. Good. Fine arts. In art, what 6-letter term designates a surface decoration made by inlaying pieces of various colored glass or other material to form a picture? Cameron? That's okay. Sand Ridge? Ariana?
Stained glass.
Well, you can make stained glass, but the correct term that we're looking for, unless you want to explain more, okay? The correct term is mosaic, but these are tiles, usually tiles and colored glass that you put on a board. History. Begun by William the Conqueror in the early 1000s, a long time ago. This group of stone builders on the Thames River has served as a fortress, prison, and palace, and includes the name of a European capital. Name this tower. Zoe?
The Tower of London.
Of what?
The Tower of London.
The Tower of London is right. Geography is the last category for you right now. Which U.S. state am I describing? It's home to the Marshall Space Flight Center. A dance that includes the word shuffle is named after it, and it's also home to Rosa Parks? We're looking for the state. Cameron?
Florida?
Not Florida. Sandridge? It's real close to Florida. Alabama. Now, 7 questions goes to Sandridge. First category is history. What type of governmental system divides power between a central government and the states? Ariana?
Branches?
No, not branches. Summersill? Reset. Reset. Sandridge? I mean Summersill? That would be the federal type of government, which is what we have. Fine arts. Identified as one of the 7 wonders of the modern world, the Empire State Building was built in 1931 and is decorated in distinctive fashion. What architectural style is displayed in its features? Summersill? Art Deco is the style. Math question. Marcy wants to sew polka dot trim around her bedspread to add some color. The bedspread measures 72 inches by 48 inches. How many feet of trim should she purchase? She wants to sew polka dot trim around her new bedspread to add some color. The bedspread measures 72 inches by 48 inches. How many feet of trim should she purchase? Hunter?
10.
Not 10, but that's a great try. Summersill? It is 20 feet. 20 feet. You forgot the other side, Hunter, I bet, and the other end. That's okay. Language arts. In a court of law, what 9-letter noun that begins with a P refers to the person who originated the lawsuit? Summersill? And that would be the plaintiff. Science. In humans, the left side of the face is anatomically a mirror image of the right side. Identify this type of symmetry that is also observed in flatworms, spiders, and many other creatures. Ariana?
The line of symmetry?
Nope, that's a good try. Summersill? It would be, the correct term is bilateral. Bilateral. Literature. Who in the genre of fictional literature called Tall Tales had a blue ox named Babe? Summersill? Zoe?
Paul Bunyan?
Paul Bunyan it is. I always enjoyed reading those stories. Geography. Complete the analogy related to latitudes. Complete the analogy related to latitudes. Just a minute. Let me read the question. 23.5 degrees north is to the Tropic of Cancer as 66.5 degrees north is to blank. You can reset that. Nicholas?
Longitude?
No, it's the Arctic Circle. The Arctic Circle. Good try. That is the end of our first round. We'll be right back after these announcements, so join us then. thank you for staying tuned as we begin round 2 of the Elementary Academic Derby. Our score stands right now with Summersill 8 points, and Sandridge has no points, but in this round we know we get a bonus, so we expect to see that score get a little closer there. We have some new participants for both teams, and let's meet them. We'll start at introductions with Sandridge.
Hi, my name is Aiden Vishka, and I'm from Miss Amy's class.
My name is Madison Kingstad. I'm from Miss Lewis's class.
My name is Amari Canes, and I'm from Miss Amy's class.
Great. Let's meet our new players for Summersill.
Hello, I'm Sarah Whites, and I'm from Miss Glassmeyer's class.
Hi, I'm Kai Colmer from Miss Curley's class.
Good. Welcome, new players. Ready to begin? First question goes to Sandridge, and it is history. Among the world's flags, which Asian nation's flag features a simple white field with a red circle in the center? Gavin?
Japan.
That is correct. Here is your bonus. Which former First Lady from the state of Texas was both a librarian and a teacher and was an active leader promoting the No Child Left Behind Act of 2001? Gavin?
Hillary Clinton.
Not Hillary Clinton. That's a good try. It was Laura Bush. Laura Bush. Sports. Surprisingly, Summersill, this is your question. Surprisingly to some, this sport is Japan's most popular. Name this team sport that is also one of America's favorite pastimes. Cameron?
Golf.
Not golf. Sandridge?
Chess.
Aiden?
Chess.
No, baseball. Baseball. We should be thinking about it. It's the sport in Japan that's most popular, but it's pretty popular here too. Sandridge, language arts. In the sentence, sweeping across the night sky, the bats hunted their prey. Which group of words functions as the participial phrase? I'm going to repeat it. We're looking for the participial phrase. Sweeping across the night sky, the bats hunted their prey. Summersill? Sarah?
Sweeping across the night sky.
You're exactly right, young lady. You don't receive a bonus in this round, but you do receive the next question. In science, which measurement tool, typically constructed of rotating cups or propellers, located on an elevated platform, produces readings in terms of miles per hour? Its purpose is to measure wind speed, and the correct response begins with the letter A. Sarah?
Anemometer.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. What collective term is used to designate one of the shells or spherical layers within the Earth delimited above and below by discontinuities? The correct response begins with the letter G. Kari, do you have an answer for your team?
No.
That's okay. It's the geosphere. Sandridge, math. Which branch of mathematics is concerned with the concepts of points, lines, and planes and how they are related to one another? Summersill? Cameron?
Geometry.
It is geometry. History, Summersill, in the process of U.S. government and politics. This type of bill often includes a representative's special projects that specifically benefit his or her state or district. Identify this two-word phrase that contains the name of a meat. Sandridge? And the correct answer is pork barrel. You've probably heard pork barrel funds. Sandridge Literature. Identify the classic children's novel that begins with the following lines. When Mary Lennox was sent to Misselthwaite Manor to live with her uncle, everybody said she was the most disagreeable looking child ever seen. Summersill? Kai?
Secret Garden.
That is correct. Summersill, Geography. Chong and Mark are attending an outdoor event at the Sydney Opera House. In which country are they? Cameron?
Is it Australia?
I believe it is. Good. For your bonus, identify the capital of the South American nation that is home to the magnificent Christ the Redeemer statue, which sits atop the 700-meter peak, Corcovado. Do you have an answer?
Is it Rio?
Nope, that's good. That's close. It's Brasilia. Sandridge Language Arts. In the words theology, theocracy, and theophobia, what is the meaning of the prefix theo? Summersill? And the answer is God. And that is the end of our second round, and we'll be back with our third round in just a second, so join us then.
Adventure can be found anywhere, but the best place to start is in the forest.
I spy something beginning with S.
Snow.
No.
Snow-covered trees.
Nothing to do with snow.
Head outside to discover incredible animals and beautiful plants that come together to create an unforgettable adventure.
Wow.
So grab your loved ones.
Don't even.
And explore a world of possibilities.
Come on, this way.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find the closest forest or park to you.
Thank you. We're getting ready to start the final round in this match. We have a score right now of 16 points for Summersill and Sandridge with 2 points. We know the bonus passes with the question, so it's a chance for you to get a lot of points. We also have that old dreaded interrupt penalty that we don't see very often, but just sometimes the other team may pick up a point because of that. We have new participants, want you to meet them right away, and they're all from Sandridge, so let's begin the introductions.
My name is Natalie White, and I'm from Miss Amy's class.
My name is Alexis Meeson, and I'm from Miss Lewis's class.
I'm Gavin Hines, and I'm from Mr. Russo's class.
And welcome new players. We're ready to begin. These are true toss-up questions, and the first category is trivia. When the final S is included, this plural noun designates clothing worn by military personnel for heavy work and field duties. Without the S as a noun, it means extreme tiredness. Identify this homograph that begins with the letter F. Well, since we're in a military community, we see men dressed in these fatigues uniform, and if you're tired, you're fatigued. History. When Pedro Cabral returned to Portugal after claiming Brazil for his country in 1500, which Italian explorer did he meet who, in addition to partially mapping the coastline of Brazil, ultimately lent his name to 2 new continents? Zoe?
John Cabot?
Nope, nice try. Sandridge? And that would be old Americo Vespucci. Sports. In which sport would an athlete perform the front crawl, the butterfly, and the breaststroke?
Swimming.
Carrie?
Is it swimming?
It is swimming. Here's your bonus. With which athletic title related to horse racing would one associate the athletes Julie Crone, Victor Spanzoza, Bill Shoemaker, and Georges Chavez? Okay, this is your bonus, so give your answer to Kari.
Horse derby.
It is horse racing, but I need the name of what these people do in horse racing.
They race.
Kari?
No.
That's okay. Jockey. They're jockeys. We may not think of them as true athletes, but man, they have to hold on to those fast horses. They have to be strong. Language arts. In the sentence, the children's tent blew over in the wind, what word functions as the object of the preposition? Zoe?
Blue.
No, that's a good try. Use one of those words. Sandridge? Wind. Science. What two-word phrase did J.J. Thomson choose to describe his model of the atom that added the concept of electrons to models previously described by Democritus and Dalton? And I'll give you a little hint. The phrase contains the name of a common dessert. Correct answer is plum pudding. And I bet there are some interesting tales as to how that came to be the name of that. Let's move to math. When using the Pythagorean theorem, the formula a squared plus b squared equals c squared must be reserved for use only in which special type of triangle? Kari?
Quadrilateral.
No, not quadrilateral. Sandridge? It's a right triangle. History. The U.S. president became famous for his fireside chats with the American public during the 1930s and 1940s. Name this president who served the American public for 12 years. Cameron?
Franklin D. Roosevelt.
That is correct. For your bonus, which ancient culture that ruled part of Mexico and southern Central America used a mathematical system of shells, dots, and lines, and was one of the very few early civilizations that understood the concept of zero? Zoe, give your answer, bonus answer to Kari. Kari?
The Aztec.
No, the Mayans. Now, very close. The Mayans. Good. Literature. Which forest home in literature created by A.A. Milne is home to the Heffalumps, Winnie the Pooh and his friends? And that would be the 100-acre wood. Geography. Although somewhat similar in makeup to a marsh, this type of wetland is characterized by trees that are not usually observed in a marsh. Identify this wetland found commonly in the South. Sarah?
The swamp.
A swamp is correct. Here's your bonus. Gina is visiting her cousins who live in Honolulu, Hawaii. On which Hawaiian island is Honolulu located? Kari?
Hawaii.
Well, Hawaii is a group of islands, and the answer is, and I know that I'm mispronouncing this, so those of you from Hawaii, forgive me, it is Ohio. O''AHU. Math question. If a horse is tied to the end of an 8-foot lead rope from a stake in the ground, what distance will he travel around the circular path? And you may express your answer in terms of pi. If a horse is tied to the end of an 8-foot lead rope from a stake in the ground, what distance would he travel around the circular path? And express your answer in terms of pi. pi, and it would be in feet. 16 pi. Music. Trumpets, trombones, and tubas all fall into which family of musical instruments? Kari?
Brass.
Brass is correct. For your bonus, in which 20th century musical does Maria sing, "I Feel Pretty," while thinking about Tony? The plot involves a conflict between two New York City rival gangs called the Sharks and the Jets, and the play is considered a modern-day adaptation of Romeo and Juliet. Zoe?
Romance?
No, that's incorrect. That you need to give that answer to Kari anyway. The correct answer is West Side Story. West Side Story. That is the end of our final round, and we'll be back with our closing score and announcements in just a bit. See you then.
Strawberries? Okay.
Well, you know, we always have a great time at the Elementary Academic Derby. It's a lot of fun. These kids are super, and their coaches put in a lot of time. We ended today with a score with Summersill 24 points and Sandridge with 2. We know that Sandridge will be back to play some more later, and we know that they're going to be ready to give us a lot of good answers. Y'all, we had a great time, and you know I like to end on a round of applause for yourself. You did all the work.
I'm Anne. I'm a scientist.
Recycling takes a team.
Why don't you let me and me help you out?
Everyone plays a part. Don't trash
I love taking stuff apart and building new things out of it.
what could be treasure.
Pal's my most advanced android.
This is awesome.
You haven't seen anything yet.
Give your cardboard box another life. Recycle.
What this place needs is better graduation rates.
What this place needs is less childhood obesity.
What this place needs is free help with taxes.
What this place needs is healthy breakfast.
What this place needs is fitness programs for kids.
What this place needs is early readers.
What this place needs is mentors for teens.
What this place needs is people to join us. What this place needs is you. To donate or volunteer, go to unitedway.org.
We have our second match of today at this Elementary Academic Derby featuring Sand Ridge and Queens Creek Elementary Schools. And we are ready to start, so let's meet our players. We'll start the introduction with Queens Creek.
Hello, my name is Xavier Finch, and I am in Mrs. Seeley's class.
Hello, my name is Shay Tart, and I'm in Mr. Ramsey's class.
Hello, my name is David Boucher, and I am in Miss Carpenter's class.
Hello, my name is Bradley Fiskus, and I'm in Miss Mine's class.
The coaches for Queens Creek are Jeannie Guthrie and Jason Barnes. Let's meet our players for Sandridge.
White, and I'm in Miss Amy's class. My name is Alexis Musey, and I'm in Miss Lewis's class.
My name is Damari Keynes, and I'm from Miss Amy's class. I'm Aiden Vishka, and I'm from Miss Amy's class.
Let's start. We know that 7 questions will go to Sandridge first. And I thought I had a paper marked, and maybe I did. I do. Sandridge, science. Some salamanders can grow new appendages when an injury takes place. What 12-letter noun that begins with the letter R designates this ability? Queens Creek? Shay?
Regeneration.
That is correct. Good. Math question. If the quotient of a number and 9 is 12, what is the number? If the quotient of a number and 9 is 12, what is the number? Queens Creek? Shay?
1 remainder 3.
No, that's mighty close though. 108. Literature. When Atlas was condemned to hold up the sky, into what type of object did Zeus turn Atlas's 7 daughters? Queens Creek? And they were turned into stars. Fine arts. Name the Italian painter who created the fresco, The Last Judgment, and spent 4 years painting the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. Aiden?
Leonardo da Vinci?
No, that's a great paint. He was a great painter, though. Queens Creek? David?
Picasso?
No, he was a very good painter too. It is Michelangelo. And I believe he painted David or sculpted David. History. Identify the American document that begins when in the course of human events. Queens Creek. Xavier?
A will.
No, it is the Declaration of Independence. Geography. In 1915, Alfred Wegener, a German geophysicist, proposed the idea that the continents for many centuries have been moving around. By what 2-word phrase is Wegener's theory known? Queens Creek? The continental drift. I'm sure you've seen that term. Language arts, last category for you. Describe the usage error made in the following sentence. Sal doesn't know nothing about machinery. Sal doesn't know nothing about machinery. Queens Creek? I'm sure someone has told you you've done this before. You're using a double negative. Now, 7 questions, Queens Creek. For you, history is the first category. Although she has now been replaced by John Kerry, which former senator from the state of New York did President Barack Obama appoint as his original Secretary of State? David?
Hillary Clinton?
It was Hillary Clinton. Math question. In a proportion such as A over B equals C over D, what name is given to the first and fourth terms? In a proportion such as A over B equals C over D, what name is given to the first and fourth terms? Sandridge? Extremes. Science, complete the analogy related to bones. Sternum is to breastbone as blank is to collarbone. Sandridge? It's the clavicle. That's the correct name for that. Literature. In Greek mythology, this divine character endured a legendary 12 labors. Identify this character, who's a symbol of strength and endurance. Shay?
Nike.
Well, Nike is, but that is not particularly the right answer. So we're going to have to go up to Sandridge. Amari?
Hercules.
It is Hercules. Trivia. Which U.S. state's greeting, hello, is the same as its farewell, aloha? Xavier?
Hawaii.
Hawaii is right. Geography. These structures allow inland shipping in the absence of natural waterways. Identify this type of engineering project exemplified by the St. Lawrence Seaway. Sandridge. Canals. And the final category is in language arts, but it's a question that is related to math. Which adjective that is shared with the field of mathematics can be used to describe a person who is deliberately insensitive or slow to understand? With regard to angles, it describes one that measures less than 180 degrees, but more than 90. Xavier?
Obtuse.
Obtuse. Very good, young man. And that is the end of our first round. We'll be right back in just a second.
Calls me googly eyes.
You know you're beautiful, right? You know that?
Even you are beautiful. I got bullied for wearing glasses. Share if you're against bullying.
We put it out there, just took off. 3 million people have shared this post. Don't let bullies get you down. I stand with you. My whole family's wearing glasses. I wear glasses and I'm proud.
I even have the army on my team.
All the kind comments brought my child joy. I don't feel thank you is enough.
Thanks.
Thank you for staying tuned as we get ready to begin round two. We have a score separated by 6 points right now, with Sandridge 2 points and Queens Creek with 8 points. We know in this round there's a bonus, so you can pick up a lot of extra points. We have new participants for both teams, and let's meet them. We'll start our introductions with Queens Creek.
My name is Isabel Lee, and I'm from Miss Mine's class.
My name is Caroline Lott, and I'm from Miss Mine's class. My name is Kevin Bartek, and I'm from Miss Carpenter's class.
And now let's meet our, do we have any new players? Yes, we do. For Sandridge. William?
My name is William McGee, and I'm from Mr. Russo's class.
My name is Gavin Bennett from Miss Lewis's class.
My name's Ariana Williams, and I'm from Mr. Russo's class.
And welcome new players. Ready to begin. Queens Creek, first question is yours. In history, nicknamed Old Hickory for his toughness, this president led the American forces in the last battle of the War of 1812. Identify this 7th president. Xavier?
James Garfield.
Nope. Nice try, though. Sandridge, and I'm going to have to hold that question and because you can't talk to anybody except during the bonus question, okay? So let's move on. Sandridge, you do get the next question. Science, identify the 3 major layers of the Earth's surface. Queens Creek? Xavier?
The crust, the crust, the center, and the magma?
That's a heck of a try. You did a great job. That's incorrect, though. It's the core, crust, and mantle. Language arts, Queens Creek. In the words centurion, centipede, and century, what is the meaning of the prefix cent? Xavier?
10.
That's incorrect. Good try. Let's go up to Sandridge. William?
1.
That's not right, but that's a great try. It is 100. 100. Science, Sandridge. This largest moon in the solar system is also the only moon to have its own magnetosphere. What is the name of this moon of Jupiter? Queens Creek. And the moon's name is Ganymede. Queens Creek math. What mathematical term is used to describe fractions that have the same value when reduced, such as 2/3 and 6/9? Xavier?
What is simplify?
They're simplified, but what do we call them? Sandridge? William?
Unlike denominators?
No, equivalent fractions. Xavier, you were on the right track. Equivalent fractions. Sandridge, history. For what practical purpose were the wonders of the ancient world known as the Taj Mahal and the Great Pyramid built? For what practical purposes were they built? Taj Mahal and Great Pyramid. Queens Creek. Xavier?
To house dead great rulers.
That is correct, for tombs. Very good. Queens Creek, literature. In this novel by E.B. White, when Mrs. Frederick C. Little gives birth to her second son, everyone quickly notices that he's not much bigger than a mouse. What's the name of this book? Sandridge? I know that you've seen it. You've read it probably. Stuart Little. And that is the end of our second round, and we'll be back with our third round in just a second, so join us then. Thank you for joining us for this final round of the Elementary Academic Derby. 8 points separates our score, Sandridge with 2, Queens Creek with 10. Everybody knows the rules and they know how they can pick up some extra points. We also have new participants. And we will begin our introductions with Queens Creek.
Hello, my name is Wesley Ritchie and I am in Miss Thiele's class.
Also, we have new participants for Sandridge. We want you to meet them too.
Hi, my name is Gavin Hines and I'm from Miss DeRusso's class.
My name is Hunter Holochick and I'm from Miss Amy's class.
My name is Madison Kingside and I'm from Miss Lewis's class.
And welcome new players for both teams. Ready to begin. Get those buzzers ready. If we hear a bell ring, we may just stop and then we'll continue immediately when that bell ends. Geography is a category. Located west of the Ouachita Range, which is east of the Bonneville Salt Flats. This lake in Utah is south of Promontory Point. Identify this body of water. And that would be the Great Salt Lake. Math question teams. When 18 is divided into 324, what is the remainder? When 18 is divided into 324, what is the remainder? And the answer is 0. Trivia. While Alex Trebek has hosted the Jeopardy's game show since 1984, which other knowledge-based game show has been hosted by Regis Philbin, Meredith Vieira, Cedric the Entertainer, Terry Crews, and Chris Harrison? Gavin?
Wheel of Fortune?
No, that's a good try. Queens Creek? Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? History. Underdeveloped or emerging countries that lack well-developed infrastructure such as roads, bridges, water sources, and they usually have a high infant death rate, are also known by what ordinary number? They're known as like third. They're called third world nations, usually. Fine arts. In written music, which word from the Italian language literally means the end? The correct response begins with the letter F. And it is fine, F-I-N-E, in music. I don't know why I have Queens Creek written right there. Language arts. Identify the 5-letter noun that rhymes with shaft, which can designate an early version of an essay or a current of unusually cold air being drawn into a house. Isabella?
A draft.
Draft is correct. Earns you a bonus. Which verb that begins with the letter S designates a rapid method of reading often used to identify the main idea in a paragraph? Xavier, you have an answer?
Summary?
No, that's a great answer. It is skim. Science. State your answer to the following question using the phrase 1990s, 1980s, etc. IBM was not only coined the terms PC and personal computer, but also launched the first mass market computer in which decade of the 20th century? And phrase your answer either 1990s, 1980s, but to get just which of those, using those phrases. Wesley?
1990s?
No, not the 1990s. Sandridge? Gavin?
1980s?
The 1980s. 81 to be exact. Here's your bonus question. In present-day computers, what naturally occurring element is used in the manufacture of chips or wafers that serve as the basis for the electronic circuits of a computer? Its chemical symbol is Si. Go ahead, Gavin.
Silicone.
Silicon is right. Math question. If the sum of the digits of a number is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by, I want to make sure I'm reading this right. If the sum of the digits of a number is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3. I'm reading it just like it's written. For which other single-digit number does the sum of digits divisibility rule hold true? Xavier?
1.
That's incorrect, but that's a good try, Xavier. Sandridge? No harm or foul on that. I think the question is written misleading. 9 is the answer that this paper has. Let's try history. Imprisoned for marrying Bess Throckmorton, this Elizabethan gentleman, explorer, and soldier lent his name to the capital of North Carolina. Who is he? Xavier?
Raleigh.
That is correct. It's Sir Walter Raleigh, and you answered that like you should have if you didn't know the first name. Here's your bonus. Jump in when you know the American inventor described. His first successful prototype was named the quadricycle. His later attempts were the Model A and the Model T, and he said, "I will build a car for the great multitude." That's your bonus. Xavier?
Henry Ford.
Henry Ford is right. Good. Literature. While the Newbery Medal is bestowed annually upon the best work in children's literature, which award is presented for best illustration? Your librarian would have been very proud of you if you had known this. The Caldecott Medal. And I know that you've seen it on a book. You've seen that on a book before. Geography. Which North American mountain chain that extends from the St. Lawrence River to the coastal plain of the Gulf of Mexico in Alabama includes the Blue Ridge Mountains? Hunter?
The Rocky Mountains?
Not the Rocky Mountains. Let's go to Queens Creek. The Appalachian Mountains. And that is the end of our third round, and we'll be right back with our final score and closing announcements. See you then.
What?
The storks are bringing me a baby brother!
Storks know how to keep kids safe. Do you?
What? Oh my gosh, you don't know.
I know.
You don't? Oh man, you laugh when you're uncomfortable.
No. Making sure your child is in the right seat is one of the steps to safer travel.
We can do this together!
To know for sure that your child is in the right seat for their age and size,
Remember when I was a baby, felt like 1 minute ago?
What? Visit safercar.gov/the-right-seat.
What he said.
As usual, we had a great match, and we certainly enjoyed this. We ended with Sandridge 8 points and Queens Creek with 18 points. Great match, and I like to hear that big round of applause for yourself. You did all the work. We're going to have a third match today, and we hope you'll stay tuned. We'll feature Queens Creek and Swansboro Elementary in just a second, so join us then.
Here we go. We're going to go out there in the rain. It's going to get wet. All right, here we go. Okay, quick. Oh, yeah, yes. So much fun. Mwah. We're getting so wet.
What are you, superheroes?
Just four brothers who hate bullies and love this city. Gear up, guys.
Well, we're excited because we have an extra match today, so we are looking forward to this particular match, and we'll begin in just a second. But let's meet our players for Swansboro Elementary first.
Hi, I'm Naomi Freitag from Miss Lawrence's class. Hi, I'm Ina Gramonte from Miss Moore's class.
Hi, I'm Caroline Kipp from Miss Moore's class.
Hi, I'm Carter Woods from Miss Ryder's class.
Kevin Dick is the coach for Swansboro. And let's move up and meet our players for Queens Creek.
Hi, I'm David Boucher, and I am in Miss Carpenter's class.
Hello, I am Xavier Finch, and I am in Mrs. Seeley's class.
Hi, I'm Caroline Lott from Miss Mine's class.
Hi, I'm Kevin Bartek from Mrs. Carpenter's class.
Jeannie Guthrie and Jason Barnes are the coaches for Queens Creek. We're ready to begin. Queens Creek, 7 questions. Go to you first. Now, Xavier, I know you don't want to give me an answer for a question I haven't read, so I assume that was just a little mistake.
It was.
Okay. I know it was. I'm just trying to be funny. Here you go. Literature. In Lewis Carroll's Through the Looking Glass, which nonsense poem includes the lines, "All mimsy were the Borgoves, and the momie ras out grob"? Swansboro, and it's called a Jabberwocky. History. As the first Native American to make contact with the Pilgrims at Plymouth Colony, this subordinate chief of the Abenaki tribe introduced Squanto to the settlers. Name this native who learned to speak English from the fishermen who visited his territory. Swansboro. Samoset was his name. Let's move to language arts. In the sentence, Mrs. Lanier, my 3rd grade language arts teacher, taught us all how to have fun writing poetry. What is the appositive? Swansboro. And it is my 3rd grade language arts teacher. To be honest, I had to look that word up to see how that part of speech was. Fine arts, sometimes called New Realism, Neo-Dadaism, or art of popular culture. This art movement sometimes includes the artist Roy Lichtenstein, Ben's Day dot creations, and Andy Warhol's soup can pieces. Identify the more common name for this artistic style. Xavier?
Still life?
Not still life, but I'm glad you named an art form. Swansboro? It is pop art. Math question. What 2-word phrase in geometry designates a segment, ray, or line that divides a given segment into 2 equal lengths while intersecting it at a 90-degree angle? Xavier?
Perpendicular?
I'm going to accept that. The correct term is perpendicular bisector. I'm going to accept that. Science. In what type of creature would one see evidence of Batesian mimicry when the harmless insect can take on the appearance of a different, more dangerous species? David?
Mimic.
Not, well, that's actually what they do, but we're looking for the what type of creature. Let's go down to Swansboro. Carter?
Butterfly?
It is butterflies. Great. Geography. Identify the 2,180-mile-plus hiking trail of North America that runs from the Springer Mountain in Georgia to the south, in the south, to Mount Kataheim in Maine to the north. Caroline?
The Appalachian Trail.
The Appalachian Trail is correct. Now let's go to 7 questions for Swansboro. Math question next. The square root of 25 is 5. The square root of 100 is 10. By what names are the numbers such as 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25, and so on, known, whose square root is a whole number? I'm going to repeat part of that. We know the square root, I'll repeat all of it. The square root of 25 is 5, the square root of 100 is 10. By what names are the numbers such as 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25, and so on known, whose square root is a whole number? Queens Creek? Xavier?
Perfectly squared.
Perfect squares, good. Language arts. In the sentence, did you forget to lock the door? What are the past and past participle forms of the verb? Did you forget to lock the door? What are the past and past participle forms of the verb? Queens Creek? Xavier?
Locking and locked.
That's incorrect. We're looking for the past and past participle of the verb, and the verb is forget, so it's forgot and had or have forgotten. Fine arts. In art, what term that begins with the letter M is used to describe paintings, drawings, design, or photographs in one color or shades of one color? Carter?
Mono?
That's part of it.
Monotone?
I'm going to accept that. It is monochromatic. It's monochromatic. I'll accept that. History. The Pinzon brothers prevented a mutiny against this 15th century explorer before he made landfall at San Salvador. Identify this European whose ships were the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria. Caroline?
Christopher Columbus.
It was old Christopher Columbus. Literature. What literary element is shared by the following? Paris in The Hunchback of Notre Dame, Prince Edward Island in Anne of Green Gables, and for the majority of the book, Hogwarts in the Harry Potter series. It's Swansboro's question right now, Xavier. Now, Xavier, would you like that?
Europe.
That's incorrect. We're looking for the literary element. It is the setting where a story takes place, is a setting. Geography. Identify the U.S. National Park where one could observe the eruption of the Old Faithful geyser. Ian?
Yellowstone.
That is it. Yellowstone National Park. Good. Trivia, last category. When exploring careers, Tim decides to investigate the profession whose daily duties include maintaining and cutting men's hair and beards. By what name is this professional known? Carter?
A barber.
It is a barber. Good. And that is the end of our first round, and we'll be right back.
Being prepared is a part of who you are, but it's especially important in the case of a disaster. Be informed about possible emergencies in your area. Make a plan that covers where you go in an emergency. Build a kit with the things you need to survive. There's no one more capable of planning for your situation than you. Start your plan today. Go to ready.gov/myplan.
We're almost ready to begin this round. We have a score of 6-10 with Queens Creek having 6 points and Swansboro with 10. You know you have a bonus in this round so you can pick up a lot of questions. We have new participants for both teams. Let's meet them so we can begin. We'll start with Swansboro.
Hi, I'm Charlie Lynn and I'm from Miss Moore's class.
Hi, I'm Emma Gallagher from Miss Lawrence's class.
Hi, I'm Patricia Marshall from Miss Lawrence's class.
Hi, I'm Caroline Rice from Miss Moore's class.
And let's meet our new players for Queens Creek.
Hi, I'm Isabel Lee from Miss Mine's class.
Hi, I'm Shay Hart from Miss Ramsey's class.
And welcome new players. Ready to begin. Swansboro, first question is yours. And this is a math question. Arrange the following fractions in descending order. And I'm going to repeat these, but arrange them in descending order. 3/4, 1/2, 1/3, 2/5, and 7/8. 3/4, 1/2, 1/3, 2/5, 7/8. Okay, Patricia?
1/2, 1/3, 3/4, 2/5, 7/8.
That's a great try. That's incorrect, but I am so glad you tried. Let's move up to Queens Creek. Caroline?
7/8, 3/4, 1/2, 2/5, 1/3.
That is correct. Good. Trivia question, Queens Creek. Developed by Apple Incorporated and released in 2010, what form of video telephone allows its users to see each other as they converse on a supported cellular device? Shay?
FaceTime?
It is FaceTime. Good. Here's your bonus. Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram are collectively a part of which form of present-day communication tools?
Social media. Social media.
You know, I'm not surprised that y'all got that right. I knew that you would. Good. History. And this will go to Swansboro. Which explorer in 1806 discovered a 14,100-foot peak in the front range of the Rocky Mountains that still bears his name today? Emma?
John?
No, that's incorrect. Let's go up to Queens Creek. Go ahead, Xavier.
Washington?
No, y'all are naming some people that have different things named after them, but we're looking for Zebulon Pike. Queens Creek Sports. Identify the 2016 NFL quarterback who was quoted as saying, "Show me a person who doesn't mind losing, and I'll show you a loser," following his team's loss to the Denver Broncos in the Super Bowl 50. Caroline?
Cam Newton.
That is correct. And for your bonus, in women's gymnastics, which 4 events make up an official competition for women?
Floor, beam, bars, and vault.
Okay. Floor, beam, bars, and vault.
Very good. Very good. Language arts for Swansboro. I need to take just 1 second and get these written. Okay, language arts. Place the following 5 words in alphabetical order. Minotaur, minute, minimal, mimicry, mimosa. I'll repeat it. Minotaur, minute, minimal, mimicry, mimosa. Okay, Emma?
Mimicry, minotaur, minute, minimal, mimosa.
That's very good. That's incorrect. That's close. Let's move to Queens Creek. Shay?
Minotaur, mimicry, mimosa, minimal, and minute.
That's incorrect. That's a good try. Mimicry is first, mimosa, minimal, minotaur, and minute. Queens Creek Science. In this kind of symbiotic relationship, both organisms benefit. Identify this type of cooperative existence. Xavier?
Ecosystem.
No, nice try. Swansboro? Mutualism. Swansboro math question next. Convert the repeating decimal 0.15151515 ... into a simplified fraction. Emma?
0.15.
That's incorrect. Queens Creek? Xavier?
1/15.
That's incorrect. We were looking into a simplified fraction now. That was what I asked for, and that's 5/33, 5/33. Queens Creek history. Which French emperor rose among the ranks by his military skill before meeting his downfall at the Battle of Waterloo in 1815? Okay, we're going to go to Swansboro. Patricia?
Napoleon.
Napoleon Bonaparte is correct. Queens Creek, let's see who gets that. Swansboro gets that, that's right. Swansboro. Literature. In Greek mythology, he paired with his sister Artemis to kill Niobe's children after she made the mistake of claiming to be the superior to the pair's mother, Leto. Patricia?
Apollo.
Apollo is right. Here's your bonus. By age 6, this English author showed a keen interest in language and wrote many fantasy books during his lifetime. Identify this author of Farmer Giles of Ham, The Shapings of Middle-earth, The Lord of the Rings, and The Hobbit. Emma, do you have an answer?
Gray?
No, it's J.R.R. Tolkien. And that is the end of our third round. No, that's our second round. Here I am trying to finish the game. And we will be right back. Join us in just a second.
Alvin and the Chipmunks want to remind you, bacteria can hide in food and make you ill.
Wow.
But you can keep bacteria from ruining your day with 4 simple steps. Clean.
I'm waiting for the rinse cycle.
Separate. Cook.
Fire in the hole!
And chill.
We chipmunks are notoriously tidy.
Check your steps. The road trip to food safety starts at foodsafety.gov.
6 points separates our score as we move into the third round. We have 20 points for Queens Creek and 14 points for Swansboro. Everybody knows the bonus passes with the question, chance to really get up a few more points, and we also have that interrupt penalty, which we don't want anyone to interrupt because we don't want to just give somebody a point. So let's meet our new participants. We have a couple on the bottom and one on the top. We'll start with Swansboro.
Hi, I'm Sarah Wormuth, and I'm in Miss Lawrence's class.
Hi, I'm Trey Whitehead, and I'm from Miss Lawrence's class.
And let's meet our new participant for Queens Creek.
Hello, my name is Wesley. I'm in Miss Seeley's class.
And welcome new players. We're ready to begin. Geography is the first question. If you took a trip and visited the cities of Peoria, Rockford, and Springfield, which U.S. state would you be visiting, Emma?
Illinois.
Illinois is right. Here's your bonus. Identify the Canadian province that includes Cape Breton Island and whose capital is Halifax.
Maine.
Emma?
Maine.
It's Nova Scotia. That's in Canada, Canadian province. Good try. Math question teams, find the coordinate of the midpoint of a segment on a number line with endpoints at 2 and 22. Find the coordinate of the midpoint of a segment on a number line with the endpoints at 2 and 22. Patricia?
12.
It is 12. Bonus for you. Between the two integers is the square root of 45. Between which two integers is the square root of 45 located? Emma?
I don't know.
Well, I heard some whispering up there. It's between 6 and 7. 6 and 7. Language arts teams. In the sentence, my favorite food is the entire world, in the entire world, is a bacon and tomato sandwich. Which word is an eponym? Patricia?
World.
No, that's not correct, and I don't know if I pronounced that word correctly. Let's move up to Queens Creek. Xavier?
Favorite?
Sandwich. It's named after the Earl of Sandwich. History. Although I was born in Venice, my travels began as a teenager, and I spent 17 years in China as a valuable assistant to Kublai Khan before returning home to Genoa. Who am I? Emma?
Marco Polo.
It is Marco Polo. Here's your bonus. In recent months, there has been quite a bit of public excitement about the placing of a female's likeness on the $20 bill in the near future. Ironically, in 1875, this woman was the first to appear on any form of American currency. Who was this Native American? Emma?
Sacagawea.
I heard the correct answer, Pocahontas. Pocahontas. Trivia. In the Spanish language, what is the English translation of the phrase, por favor? Bless you. Xavier?
Thank you.
No, that's incorrect, but good try. Okay, Emma?
Please.
Please is correct. Here is your bonus. When a symbol, spelling, or grammatical error occurs in a computer program or on a calculator, what error name is displayed by the technology to indicate further action is required by the user? The correct response begins with the letter S. Trey?
Spell check.
Not spell check. Queens Creek? It is a...
This was a bonus.
Oh, that's right. You're exactly right. Thank you, young lady. It is the syntax error. Syntax. And it would have gone, Trey, I'm sorry I called on you, but I should have said it goes to Emma. It's a syntax error. Now, our scorekeeper was looking at me too, so thank you for correcting me. Literature. Complete the title of this story that features a favorite dish called Souffle of Science Experiments by Mike Thaler. The cafeteria blank from the Black Lagoon. Wesley?
From?
No, that's incorrect. Swansboro? Patricia?
In?
The cafeteria lady from the Black Lagoon. I bet that would be interesting to read. Science question. This science term that begins with the letter U designates any sound wave with frequencies greater than 20,000 hertz. Identify this type of wave. Patricia?
Sonic boom.
That's incorrect. Good try though, and you're on the right track. Queens Creek? Isabella?
An ultraviolet ray?
No, it's ultrasonic. Y'all are both on the right track. Ultrasonic. Let's move to math. If the sequence 1, 4, 8, 13, 19 were extended, which two numbers would be next? The sequence 1, 4, 8, 13, 19 were extended, which two numbers would be next? Emma?
25 and 31.
That's incorrect. That's a great try, though. Queens Creek? It is 26 and 34. 26, 34. History. What was the occupation of John Wilkes Booth, the man who assassinated President Abraham Lincoln in 1865? Patricia?
He was an actor.
He was an actor. For your bonus, identify the two-word phrase found in the Fifth Amendment to the Constitution that translates to this to mean no person shall be tried twice for the same crime. Emma?
An easy, I just lost it.
That's okay. Double jeopardy. Language arts. For the verb to beat, what is the first person plural past participle form? For the verb to beat, what is the first person plural past participle form? Emma?
I?
No, that's incorrect. Thank you, though, for trying to answer that. Let's move up to Queens Creek. And it is have beaten. Geography. Among the 50 states, this U.S. state ranks third in size by land area. Identify the state that is also the home to Yosemite National Park. Patricia?
North Dakota?
Not North Dakota. Queens Creek? Xavier?
California?
It is California. Here's your bonus. The Kenai, Kenai in Alaska, the Yucatan in Mexico, and the Baja in California are all types of which landform? And that's Baja, California. Xavier?
Islands.
That's it. I'm going to have to not accept that. It's a kind of island. They're called peninsulas. And that is the end of our final round, and we'll be back with our final score and closing announcements. We'll see you in a few minutes.
It's not always easy being a dad.
Do you have panda asthma too? Does that run in the family? This is the home of the most priceless kung fu artifacts.
But when you make an effort,
Dad, we're not supposed to touch anything. Oh, sorry. Go along, son.
it's always worth it.
Whoa, master!
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
I am gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Call 877-4DAD-411 or visit fatherhood.gov to learn more.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
Wow, we had a great match today. 46 points scored. We ended with Queens Creek with 22 points and Swansboro with 24 points. It was a tough game. Big round of applause for yourself. You did all the work. We always appreciate you watching, and we enjoy doing this program. We hope that you'll come back and watch us again when we are back next week. We will feature Hunters Creek and Queens Creek again, so I'll see you again. And then Carolina Forest will be here with Sandridge. From all of us here at Onslow County Schools, thank you for watching. Have a great week, and we'll see you next time